Tough today to get it in. There we go. How's everybody doing? It's Friday. What's going out there? Hi guys. How's everybody doing? For those that don't know me, I'm Tracy Agoric. I'm a healing coach, an energy healer, spiritual mentor, and we work on mindset. And I'm going to explain today why we need all those things. Last night we did the masterclass, the healing masterclass, and it was so good. People showed up, had their questions, and they really enjoyed it. So the replay is going to go out. So if you're on my list, it will go out here in just a little bit, hopefully within an hour. I'm going to put the spiritual messages for today in it. So look for that. And if you missed it, like I said, the replay will be on there. So any questions, please let me know. I would be happy to answer them either today if we get it on early enough, or in the next one, or even on the page. So it's time to look within to heal. When you start looking out of yourself, even though you could possibly blame somebody else, even though, like, in there I discussed how you could consciously or unconsciously send negative energy to somebody else, you still have to be responsible for yourself and healing yourself. Because even if even if somebody else caused it, it's still your responsibility. And yeah, if you look at it, it stinks. But then if you also look at it, then yeah, you can make a difference. You can change it if you want to, right? You don't have to be upset or rely on other people because they might have done something to you. You have the power to change and fix it, right? So, that being said, I've talked about this before a little bit, but it's kind of important because me and my husband both have worked really hard on ourselves to heal ourselves. And so we've gotten to a point now, and it was a little experiment that we've been doing when we walk. And I noticed today, I've been very positive, and my vibration's been really up there lately because I've been speaking more of my truth and what I need to do. And so when I was walking today, there was no pain anywhere. And so interestingly enough, though, it was about a week or so ago, both me and my husband did this because I had done it first and I told him to pay attention. So when I was walking, my knee started hurting. And so I sent healing energy to it, and it was good, and I walked a little farther and it started hurting. So I sent healing energy to it. So the next time I started to feel it hurt, I was paid attention to where my mind was going, and it was definitely going to where I was getting upset and angry at different things going on, right? So by time finally I got it, by the time I got back, I caught it and it didn't hurt anymore. And I noticed today on my walk it wasn't hurting at all. So pay attention. Our body is telling us what we need to look at in our life so we can live a better life. And that's the most awesome thing that our body can do for us. It's trying to catch our attention because, otherwise we need to be head over the head. And so pay attention, catch it at early signs of different things that are, starting to hurt or bother you, and start working on that, okay? It's a big deal. Our bodies really are trying to tell us. I've had one client that didn't have the mental causes. It was somebody definitely sending him negative energy. Now one cause. Now, there's only one, and I'll give you the reason why. He had injured his energy from a fall, a big fall. So that's why his was weakened and the negative was able to get in there. Now, what happens a lot of times is when we have these negative emotions, anger, frustration, we weaken our aura, our energy, so things can get in and cause the illness. So that's where that's coming from. And so that's why we really need to work on ourselves. Because when you get yourself strong and don't let your mind go there, get upset, angry, you have this strong energy around you that nothing can penetrate. So that's what's really important about working on yourself, and that's what I'm trying to explain to people and really get across. And that's when you work with me, I go in and I help clear out and heal what's going on with you, right? But if we don't get that mental part right, it's just going to come back either the same way or in a different way. And it's even the same if you go to the doctor and they give you stuff and you get better. If you're not working on that mental part, it's going to come back in the same way or another way. So it's very, very important to start paying attention to where you're going and live your best happy life. Now, I'm not saying it's, oh, I'm all like, roses and happy all the time. I'm not, but I'm able to catch myself before it gets to where it's detrimental to me. It's just a practice of learning to catch where your mind's going and stop it before it gets there. Remember, you have the power. You truly have the power. And that has been a big thing for me, a lot of my life. When I would feel powerless, I would just get so angry and feeling like I didn't have, a way to handle it, or I couldn't fix this, or I couldn't make them see my way. And that's the worst feeling in the world. I've learned and had to learn to overcome that and not think I need to prove my point to that person. I need to make this right. I need to take care of this. They need to listen to me, whatever it is. I'm not 100% there, so I'm just explaining. I've come a long way though, and I can feel it in my body and in seeing it in myself that I have come a long way with that. And nobody's perfect, but the more you work on it and the more you try to get there, then the easier it is and the better you're gonna feel. And then it's just a constant, it's a ripple effect even for you, right? And that's why I show you at the end to look for the good stuff in your life, because when you start paying attention to that, the bad stuff doesn't seem to catch your attention as much. So that's what I have for today. If you know anybody this can help, please show it to them. Let's help get this healing energy out to people who need it and want it. So we're going to do the healing now. So sit back, relax, and we'll start with the violet flame at our feet. It's at our feet, and we're going to bring it up and around and through our whole body and just sit in this violet flame where it's cleansing, clearing, and purifying. This is one thing you can do to help relieve and remove some of the negative thoughts you have. This is a way to help you catch it. You can just have a violet flame there and throw it in it. When you feel it's done, send it up to source to transmute it, okay? So just imagine this violet flame and you're in the middle of it. It's cleansing, clearing, and purifying everything. And any thoughts that come up that you have about yourself or others, just throw it in the violet flame. And any negativity you feel that's come at you from others, just throw that in the violet flame. And anything from the consciousness that you feel you might have picked up, just put that in the violet flame. And anything else that comes to mind that you feel needs to be released, just put that in the violet flame. When you feel it's done, take it and send it back up to source to transmute it. And I'll begin sending the healing energy. Okay. Come back, open your eyes, wiggle your fingers and your toes. That's what I have for today. So go imagine the most beautiful thing and how you want your life to be when we come out of this, okay? Write it, sense it, feel it. Write that day that you see when we come out of this and how much the earth has changed and the world has changed and what a beautiful place we're living in. So keep it to you though, no anger, negativity, people you wish weren't around. You've got to keep it positive, otherwise you're putting negative energy out and then karma will come back to you. Then Go do something that brings you joy. Sing, dance, watch a movie, just something that brings you joy. Then do some self-care, whether it's drink some tea, Epsom salt bath, meditate, pray, whatever it is for self-care for you. And then do something kind for somebody else. Say something nice you see in somebody. Lift them up in yourself. And then write 10 things you're grateful for. You start doing this stuff, I promise it's going to make a difference in your life. You're going to see things differently. You're going to see your life differently. You're going to see what is positive that's around you and start focusing on that more. And that's what we're looking to do. And that will start your healing journey. So that's what I've got for today. Please, if this helps you in any way, please share it with people. I want to get this out. These are free healings for everybody that I'm offering every day. And I'm trying to help people through this right now because this helps relieve the stress and anxiety. This is something I do for my clients in between sessions. So please share it with them. And one last thing, I am doing a group program. And it's going to start May 7th. I'm only allowing 10, and you get 4 healings in there with me. We get coaching, and there'll be 10 of us working together to get you well. And so I will be posting more on that, and it'll come out in the email too also. So you guys have a great day. If you're interested in that, please just message me. I love you all, and I will see you tomorrow.